finally, when the bell rang, Elijah Tillery stuck his face out, and Riddick Bowe just hit it. And you see Rock Newman getting involved in this. Both of them.
In the world of boxing, there are often fighters who remain underrated, not receiving the recognition they truly deserve. Among them stands the formidable and often overlooked warrior, and some even consider the greatest of all time, Big Daddy Riddick Bowe.
He's coming forward. Here comes Holyfield, but he gets caught by the commands of Joe Cortez. It's over. That's it.
Despite being destined to face the likes of Lennox Lewis and Tyson,
I was going to rip his heart out. I'm the best ever.
Fate seemed to play a peculiar hand, denying him the opportunity to step into those legendary battles. Nonetheless, today, we celebrate the absolute pinnacle of Riddick Bowe's might, his top 10 knockouts as the heavyweight champion of the 1990s.
Oh, good right hand by Bowe. And Cooper is down.
Jesse Boogeyman Ferguson. Riddick Big Daddy Bowe.
But the trainer claims that they will be trying to throw.
Bowe wasted no time unleashing his artillery of heavy jabs, keeping his opponent at bay with measured precision. Even when Jesse attempted to close the distance for an inside brawl, Bowe showcased his superior skill level, surprising everyone with his effectiveness up close.
Every which way, but motivation and determination can be big factors in a fight.
Solid left hook.
In the realm of long-range combat, Riddick's straight punches relentlessly pummeled Ferguson, while in close quarters, his hooks and uppercuts sliced through his opponent's defense, leaving him desperate for a solution to the relentless puzzle. But just as Jesse's thoughts drifted to finding a way out, Bowe delivered a crushing left hook to the temple, shattering his opponent's hope and leaving Ferguson to cling on.
And the left hook lands and Ferguson goes down.
Counting the moments until his inevitable collapse. Seeking refuge on the ropes, Jesse grasped for hope, only to be met by another vicious left hook from Riddick, followed by a thunderous uppercut as he plummeted towards the canvas, narrowly saved by the bell. In the corner, Ferguson's team scrambled to find a place for their protector to sit, as he was on the precipice of defeat. As the second round commenced, Big Daddy unleashed an awe-inspiring combination that shattered Ferguson's guard, before delivering a ferocious lullaby that gently lulled him into a dreamland of unconsciousness.
Bowe landed 2/3 of his blows in round one. And this is going to go pretty quickly now.
But we're talking about that loss to Lennox Lewis. He was called late.
Riddick Big Daddy Bowe.
Seldon burst into the fight with an electrifying energy, unleashing a barrage of punches like a hailstorm.
Seldon certainly coming out strong, throwing a lot of punches.
Many found their mark, turning the ring into a perilous battlefield filled with whistling bullets, a dangerous terrain to traverse. But Riddick Bowe, the king of banging, had no intention of backing down.
They attacked each other from the inside, heads together.
In a swift display of skill, he launched a formidable combo. For the first time in his professional career, he is facing a bigger fighter. Having faced each other once before, with Gonzalez getting the better of Riddick, their professional bout was fueled by Bowe's desire for revenge.
They begin round one. Let's see if Bowe wants to...
The match began with Riddick making his arrogant opponent work tirelessly to keep up.
Style could really operate to Gonzalez's advantage. Hard right hand by Bowe. Gonzalez wobbles. According to Jorge Luis Gonzalez, whoever knocked him down. But he's on the verge to go.
Throughout the fight, it was clear that Gonzalez was merely trying to survive, unable to handle Bowe's relentless assault. With every chance, Big Daddy forced Gonzalez towards the ropes, using his opponent's unending hairline and forehead as a precise target like a dartboard.
Most of the damage in these exchanges and landing at close range. It's deteriorating. Hard right hand by
Bowe showcased a masterclass of creative techniques, skillfully utilizing Gonzalez as a punching bag. The dominance was so overwhelming that the referee could have easily stopped the beating.
Right hand to the top of the head and another to the chin, but this time Gonzalez doesn't wobble. But if he doesn't finish him, having some difficulty now, and Bowe left jail. Very few punches in return.
But Riddick took the matter into his own hands. He unleashed a massive cross, followed by two devastating hooks, sending Gonzalez crashing to the canvas.
There it goes. That should do it.
Despite Gonzalez never being dropped before, he now lay unconscious, sleeping like a Snow White herself, as Bowe secured a resounding victory.
Michael Dynamite Dokes. Riddick Big Daddy Bowe.
Crowd a little bit quieter than we might have expected at the beginning of the fight.
From the moment the bell rang, Riddick Bowe took control, utilizing his reach advantage to keep Dokes at a distance.
Sticking the jab and landing virtually all
Quick
of them.
hand, not as quick hand.
Back again with the jab. Tries to land the right hand and lands a short right inside. Dokes is stunned. And Bowe.
However, driven by fear or confusion, Dokes attempted to close the gap, seeking an escape. Nevertheless, Bowe quickly shattered that hope by delivering 3 thunderous shots to Dokes' head, after evading an unsuccessful attack to his breadbasket.
And down goes Dokes into the ropes. Well, I don't think Dokes went all the way down, but the referee wants to give.
It became evident that escape was not an option for Dokes. In a pivotal moment, Big Daddy unleashed a devastating blow that rocked Michael Dokes to his core. From that point onward, a relentless onslaught of heavy punches poured down on Dokes, engulfing him in deep trouble. Desperately trying to evade the barrage, Dokes continuously ducked towards Bowe's left hooks, but his efforts proved futile. Bowe's precision and technical mastery were showcased as he delivered a clean and calculated beating, with Dokes unable to defend himself effectively. The referee had no choice but to intervene, halting the relentless assault. The referee's decision ensured Dokes' safety, protecting him from Bowe's overwhelming power and skill.
Championship belts over his shoulder.
Smoking Bert Cooper.
In the showdown between Riddick Bowe and Bert "Smoking" Cooper, Cooper attempted to emulate the legendary Joe Frazier's technique and even adopted his nickname, unaware that Bowe's coach, Eddie Futch, had also trained Frazier. Determined to reclaim the honor of this technique, Big Daddy was ready to prove his worth. As the fight began, instead of the traditional glove touch, Cooper smacked Bowie's chest, to which the determined fighter from the streets responded with a punch to Cooper's chest.
He's about 10 pounds heavier, Ferdy.
He certainly doesn't look it. He still looks tall. I mean, he's a very tall man.
Cooper unleashed powerful blows early, particularly his looping left hook, employing the smoker's defense to close the distance and disrupt Bowe's rhythm.
What he wanted to.
You see Cooper trying to
You have to give Mangles.
against Cooper's 19 knockouts, 8 of them.
Riddick is not using his superior height nor motion.
It was a masterful display of a shorter fighter's strategy, earning Cooper the advantage in the first round. However, Bowe knew he had to change the thing if he wanted to win.
Move away when he moves in.
A heavy jab was that thing.
Finest heavyweight fight in the last year or two. They just went at it.
Jabs immediately changed the way the fight went, now playing into the hands of the experienced Big Daddy, as Smoking Cooper was left flabbergasted by the swift change of dominance.
Punching it out.
Nice right.
Bowe executed a textbook jab, seamlessly followed by a picture-perfect cross that sent a clear message to the haughty Smoking Cooper.
Oh, good right hand by Bowe. And Cooper is down.
3, 4, 5,
Cooper make it to the end of round 2.
Yeah, he's going to be.
Cannot be saved by the bet.
Second one, that would have been all. Oh, that's a cute.
Referee is Frank Cappuccino there in the middle of the screen, and he gets his fight underway.
In the highly anticipated matchup between two Olympic medalists, Riddick Bowe and Tyrell Biggs clashed in the ring. From the opening bell, Bowe unleashed ferocious combinations, forcing Biggs to face two options: either become a bigger beast himself or resort to becoming a running prey.
Contest with Riddick. Eddie Fudge told us yesterday he has never, good left hook in retaliation by Tyrell's advantage.
You saw her hoping to see.
Just needed one official.
In the early rounds, Bowe's aggression seemed unstoppable, but a well-timed shot from Biggs' gloves made him rethink his approach. Bowe's intensity waned, allowing Biggs to outwork him with precise counterattacks. However, in the third round, Bowe launched another relentless assault, though Biggs stood his ground and landed a left hook that rocked Bowe, almost sending him to the canvas.
A real stiff jab. The other factor we should bring it up, it caused a stoppage against Francesco Damiani.
They've been flicking out there. Riddick Bowe is a little cautious.
Fortunately for Bowe, the rope saved him from falling, allowing him to stay on his feet. The fight became an intense back-and-forth battle, with both fighters landing significant blows.
Is to his fighter's advantage.
Telling Biggs to stop holding.
Landed a few good punches, but this guy's a buzzsaw.
Another good right hand, partially blocked by the...
However, instead of playing the game of beast and prey, Tyrell Biggs made a strategic decision. He transformed into a hunter determined to hunt down the beast in front of him. Using his wits and skills, Biggs started shooting from a distance like an old rifle, turning Bowe's face into one stung multiple times by bees. In the middle of the 8th round, Big Daddy unleashed a devastating overhand right that became the turning point.
Good timing. He took a good left hand up against the ropes.
And it's out of there.
Oh, big right hand, and down goes Tyrell Biggs.
Biggs beat the count of 9, but Bowe showed no mercy, attacking like an enraged grizzly, refusing to give his opponent any chance to recover.
They can stop this fight right now. You see the official from the commission up on the ring post.
Witnessing the brutal beating, commentators called for the fight to end. The arm rose. The referee intervened, stopping the fight without even starting the count. Biggs lay on the canvas for more than a minute, a testament to the intensity and power of Riddick Bowe's performance that night.
Herbie Hide! The bell sounds. Richard Steele, the referee.
Known as the Dancing Destroyer, started strong in the first 2 rounds, avoiding Bowe's attacks and landing quick combinations.
Much of anything, a hard right hand ducked the punch that Hyde did not throw.
He won those rounds on the scorecards. However, in round 3, Bowe took control and Hyde fell to the canvas after an unintentional rabbit punch. He struggled to regain his balance and was knocked down twice more in the same round.
And Richard Steele is he's out on his feet and in danger of getting hurt if Bowe can put something together. Down goes Hyde. It's only the 3rd round of the fight. And now Hyde handles Bowe for the moment again. Bowe opens up to try to finish. Hyde takes advantage and falls down again. Got hit with an uppercut.
Throwing punches to a bigger fighter exhausted Herbie.
Another hard right hand over the top by Hyde. He's game enough, that's for sure, but now Bowe lands 2 hard right hand shots. Hyde's out on his feet, and there he goes.
Hyde fought back and staggered Bowe, but the referee ruled Bowe's fall a slip. Bowe continued to dominate, scoring more knockdowns in rounds 5 and 6. Seeing the complete mismatch, Hyde's corner wanted to stop the fight and even threw the towel.
Leave that round after the previous round. Come on.
Another left hook.
But the referee ignored the it. Ultimately, Hyde was counted out in round 6 and Bowe claimed a knockout victory.
Well, in part it's because of the nature of the opponents he's been fighting.
And Hyde's not going to make it out. Finally, for this one, Hyde kept the left knee on the canvas. Riddick Bowe!
Coetzer.
It could be a long, tough fight.
Round one begins.
In the exhilarating showdown between Riddick Bowe and Pierre Coetzer, Coetzer masterfully employed his speed advantage, moving in and out of the action with skill.
He starts off normally a little quicker and a little more vicious.
He knows about the powerful overhand right-hand punching. Left hook by Coetzer.
However, the crowd's enthusiastic support for Coetzer seemingly affected the perception of Bowe's punches, making it appear as if he was hurt, and adding intensity to their exchanges.
Not a safety first fight.
This is the most I've seen him.
Good straight right hand.
The outcome of the first round seemed influenced by ego, as Bowe asserted dominance with his powerful punches, while Coetzer's unwavering determination and magnetic charisma endeared him to the roaring audience. Throughout the fight, Coetzer's courageous spirit was evident, withstanding Bowe's unrelenting assault and fighting on, spurred by the cheering crowd, like a knight battling a colossal troll to protect his princess. There was a palpable sense of courage that kept Coetzer on his feet, even after absorbing heavy blows from the formidable Bowe.
Pierre Coetzer tries to react. Not covering up. Long right hand by Coetzer.
Coetzer's magnetic charisma endeared him to both longtime fans and those witnessing him for the first time as he garnered universal support. Both fighters exhibited the heart and skill deserving of champions, showcasing their prowess in the ring.
Evander Holyfield had against a real contender. It is a cheeky effort, no question about it. Oh, what a right hand by Coetzer in close.
In the sixth round, controversy arose when Bowe delivered a low blow to Coetzer, followed by a series of punches that prompted the referee's intervention.
And you can see it was down around Tierra del Fuego. It was a very low blow.
The bout concluded with a controversial technical knockout victory awarded to Bowe.
Oh, uppercut again. Coetzer in serious trouble. Mills Lane, one punch away from stopping it, and there it is.
Leaving fans and experts alike in heated debate over the stoppage. Nevertheless, Coetzer's courage and determination were undeniable, winning him respect and admiration, even in defeat.
How about a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for Evander.
The War of Legends were amidst the wreckage of two epic battles. Neither side could afford to spare mercy, for their intent was clear: total annihilation. Two great generals stood on the battlefield, ready to scorch the earth and leave nothing but desolation in their wake.
Field 3, the final chapter.
Each army wielded long-range catapults, launching projectiles from afar.
He really does. So many Evander Holyfield, after all the controversy in the medical Cortez. From Bowe. So far the best right hand that Holyfield wants to be strategically, but in his mind, in that warrior...
But as the third round dawned, the time for distant attacks was over. It was now time for the cavalry to engage, encircling the enemy. In the heart of the battle, the fighters clashed, akin to soldiers fighting from the trenches. Explosions of punches reverberated as both sides sought to claim supremacy.
Right hand uppercut fires right to you.
You know he's tough. Holyfield's inside here, but he's got to be a smarter fighter. He is a smart fighter. He's got to move, get back on his toes.
In the fourth round, Holyfield seized the upper hand, outmaneuvering Riddick with his relentless strikes.
That he can fight on the inside.
He is a good infighter. We know he's a good infighter, but a lot of it is just ego. He's going to show everyone that he could stand there with his 240-pound guy as he's doing right now.
Look at that. Very, very nice left hand from Holyfield.
His barrage was fierce, depleting his reserves, and Bowe, though battered, found a renewed resilience. It was the time when Bowe took advantage and began blasting his opponent. Then, in a shocking twist of fate, the unyielding Holyfield managed to knock down Bowe for the first time in his illustrious career.
Maybe it wasn't. Maybe he needs the rest right now.
Now, are you surprised that he nodded the Joe attack?
No, I'm not surprised. Evander Holyfield's a warrior.
That's right.
He doesn't care.
That's his. Holyfield trying to come back. Holyfield, good left hook. Holy cow! What a turnaround!
Riddick, undeterred, shielded himself within his defenses, weathering the storm of Evander's ferocious blows. But in the 6th round, Bowe mustered an awe-inspiring display, dominating with relentless power. As the battle raged on, the tides turned yet again. In the 8th round, Riddick regained his strength, launching heavy artillery that sent real-deal Holyfield crashing to the canvas, shaken and battered.
Forward. Here comes Holyfield, but he gets caught by a short right hand from Riddick Bowe.
He's hurt, Joe.
He is hurt badly.
Despite rising to his feet, the cavalry of Bowe charged forth, leaving nothing in its wake.
Barely listening to the commands of Joe Cortez. It's over. That's it. It is over.
Evander, unable to continue the valiant fight, succumbed to the might of his opponent.
5 wins coming by way of knockout. Johnny, give it up for Marcus Rhode.
The long-awaited clash between Riddick Bowe and Marcus Rhode finally took place,
This could be one of the biggest, if not the biggest,
marking Bowe's triumphant return to the ring after an impressive 8-year absence. Although his speed may not have been as lightning fast as before, his signature power still lay firmly in his hands. The atmosphere was electric as both fighters engaged in a fierce and intense battle, each determined to prove their mettle.
Backing up in his own corner is Marcus Rhode.
As the round neared its conclusion, Riddick Bowe unleashed a flurry of devastating punches, one of which sent Marcus Rhode crashing to the canvas.
Another one, and down goes Rhode right in front of us.
Another bone-crushing hook straight to the chin sent Rhode sprawling to the floor once more. In a breathtaking and decisive finale, the fight reached its climactic end.
Referee breaks it up. Oh, that was a shot to the body. Riddick is working him, and down he goes again on the ropes.
Combat trail, folks. Big Daddy Riddick Bowe.
His coaches expressed concern over his inconsistent training, leaving us to imagine the untamed beast he could become if he reached 100% of his potential. Even at just 70%, Bowe's prowess in the ring was remarkable, and the thought of him dominating the heavyweight boxing division at his full capacity is awe-inspiring. As we explore the possibilities of his true potential, we kindly ask for your support by liking and subscribing to our channel. Your engagement means the world to us, and it encourages us to keep delivering captivating content. Additionally, we'd love to hear your suggestions for the next fighter you'd like us to review.
Oh, good right hand by Bowe.